Today's Spotlight is brought to you in part by presenting sponsor, First Community Financial Bank, the community bank where you come first. If you're just tuning in, you're watching Spotlight. I'm your host, Jane Wernette, and with me now representing the Naperville Independent Film Festival are co-founders Glesner and Edmund Koisen. Welcome.
Thank you.
Lovely to have you guys in studio.
Thank you again. We look forward to this every year.
Well, good. Now listen, we've got the 8th annual NIF coming up, but I'd like you to tell us, before we get started on that, tell us about NIF. Tell us a little bit about the background and the history.
Well, we have a production company, and we used to enter film festivals. And I jokingly said one night, well, we have our own festival, and we laughed. And a couple of nights later, we bumped into the mayor, and I said, we're going to have a film festival. And he said, you have to meet my son. He's been wanting to do this for 20 years. About 2 days later, we met, we had a ton of information, and 17 months later, NIF was born, 2008.
Great
so
story.
Year.
That's a movie in and of itself.
It is it's a feature film.
There we go. Now, Edmund, I know you get lots of entries into this, and they come from not only here in America, they come from other countries. So tell us a little bit about what we can expect this year. How many films have come in? Where are they coming from?
Well, this year was probably the best year ever. We had 234 film enter. I believe 18 countries. We have many from Germany. A lot of good films. Matter of fact, this year the jurors had a really rough time to find the officially selected and then the nominated because of the quality of the film. So, with that say, I feel that the filmmakers are getting better and better in doing what they're doing. We are going to be screening, we do a lot of premieres, 12 premieres. We're going to have documentary, short, feature film, animation, and music video.
So lots of different categories.
A lot of different categories.
Okay,
Yeah.
and those are each judged individually?
Correct.
Just like if we were going to the Academy Awards, they'd be judged individually?
Yep.
Yes.
And now tell us a little bit about your judging panel. How does that work? How does the judging process work?
Well, we have several jurors. We have 17 jurors that what they do, they go through every film and then they narrow it down to the official selection, which is the one that we screen at the theater, AMC, and North Central College. And then out of that group of the official selected, they pick out 5 for each category. We have 10 categories: Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Director, Best Producer, Best Feature Film, Best Short, Best Animation, Best Music Video, Best Screenplay, believe it or not, and then Best, what did I miss? There's 10 altogether.
Okay.
I forgot the last
You
two.
got to show up to find out who the missing one is, right? Right?
Exactly.
Okay. So now tell us how that works as far as the opening to the public. You have a wonderful opening night.
We
How
do.
does that all go down?
It's amazing. This year we're showing the films at the AMC, but our opening night is Hollywood Boulevard. And it's a blast because lots of people come out and we mix, we mingle. 6 o'clock it starts. Everything will be online, so you can purchase tickets online or at the door. And the bonus is you're going to get 2 shorts and a film that night. So everybody can order what they want. It's one of those wonderful restaurants where you eat and watch a movie and enjoy. Come out afterwards. We'll mingle in the lobby, and there always is a cake that shows up that's NIF cake. So
a NIF cake. I like it.
Right.
A NIF cake. So we get to see lots of films, and we also get to talk about them, which I
Amen.
think sometimes is part of the movies. It's that collective experience,
for
and then
sure.
you get to talk about it, right?
Yes.
We have Q&A too.
Yes,
Yeah,
and the
okay.
Q&As afterwards.
Now, do a lot of the people who created the films, they come in too?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now you move through, and then you've got moving into your awards night. You've got some panel conversations that happen. Tell us a little bit about those.
Well, this year, Glenn and I were lucky to gather 2 guys. One is an attorney, John Adler from Chicago, entertainment attorney. And then the other guy is Dexter Martin, and he's marketing, not a guru, but almost. And I wanted to bring them together because every filmmaker needs to know the legality when you make a film And at the same time, you need to know how to market your film. Otherwise, you just make and then what?
Yeah.
So they need to know those aspects because, everything changes every year. It grows. It's got a different feel to the public. So there's all different ways to market your movie.
So the wonderful thing you're doing is not only are you giving them an opportunity to showcase their films, but you're also giving them some expertise while they're here to learn a little bit more about how to make that successful.
And it's a local expertise, so they can get a chance to actually meet in person later on or become a client or become a coworker.
That's great. Yeah. That's wonderful. Now, I know the closing night and the awards is such a big deal, and it's so wonderful. Tell everybody what that's going to be like for this year, because you've also got a special guest, right?
We do. Friday night, we have our own, your own soup Nazi from Seinfeld, Larry Thomas, will be here.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, he's written a cookbook. And isn't that amazing? I'll bet there's a soup recipe in there.
Yeah.
And he was going to be there with his book signing at the theater. So this is going to be a lot of fun for us that night.
Absolutely.
And then our closing night red carpet awards ceremony happens on Saturday. And it is just, it's magical for us. The filmmakers come out. This is the prize, of course. We try.
The trophy.
The trophy is the coveted award. And we mix, we mingle. The filmmakers love to talk about film, so you're going to get a lot of that during the night. And check the website because the tickets will be on sale now, and then the schedule will be up also.
Okay.
So check the website. All the pricing will be on there, the times. We start at 6 o'clock and we end about 9 o'clock. So it'll be a blast. It'll be a lot of fun.
With 10 very happy filmmakers at that point.
That's for sure.
Yes, yes. Well, you guys, thank you so much for coming. Be sure to check out the NIF website for a listing of the films that are playing during the Naperville Independent Film Festival. There's lots of them, great opportunities to go check them out. The film festival itself takes place September 12th through the 19th, so check it out, and we'll be right back after these messages with more Spotlight. So stay with us.